What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Fandom Flakies video. I'm getting a little tripped up on my wording here. We have an awesome box this month. We have The Witcher is our theme. If you're new to Indie Polish or new to Fandom Flakies, what the heck is that? It's a monthly collaboration between Night Owl Lacquer and Bee's Knees Lacquer, two powerhouse brands. And we have a third maker, Ribbits Stickits, which they typically make scented add-ons to your box, such as cuticle oil, perfume ball roller balls, Waterslide decals, car fresheners, things like that. Nowadays, the last 2 months, we are seeing some polish as add-ons from Ribbits Stickits as they branch out their brand into lacquer in general. So that's really cool too. I have both BKL and Night Owl to show you. I also have Ribbits Stickits, their optional third polish if you wanted to add that on. And I'll have my usual Waterslide decal quickie tutorial at the end of the video too. And then I've also got everything's like so disorganized. I've also got their rollerball perfume oil too, to sniff test at the end. I'm so hyped for Witcher. I love nerdy stuff, and I love Witcher as a video game series, and I love Witcher as a book series, which is where it all came from. I digress. Let's get into it and let's check out the polishes. First up is Bee's Knees Lacquer. I prefer not to choose. This is described as a black base with large particle and small particle holographic pigment. This is what I would describe as being a jelly type of finish. It's very smooth on application, and I'm going to strongly suggest going up to 3 coats with it. Those of you rocking less of a free edge than what I have on the video here on my falsies, you might be able to get away with 2 normal coats. But if you have any type of free edge, again, I think that 3rd coat is necessary to plump it up. This will dry down semi-flat, so I think any top coat is perfect, as it didn't need any help to amp up that glossy factor, if that makes sense. This is one of those awesome types of finishes that are going to give you this wonderful galaxy type effect across the nail. And it toppers pretty well over black if you wanted to say conserve your bottle. Otherwise, I can't see toppering it over really any other color. Night Owl's We Will Rise is described as a magenta jelly base with fuchsia red orange gold shifting microflake shimmer and red reflective glitter pigment. This is a fantastic jelly type of finish that builds up to that, what I call the jelly sandals look. It's a very densely packed sparkle effect, and I was pleasantly surprised that I only needed to go up to 2 coats with it, even with my huge giant nail beds themselves. So 2 coats and a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat. Interestingly enough, I think the suspension base of this polish was enough that I didn't feel the need to do a whole lot of my glitter smoothing top coat. It didn't dry down super gritty like what we see with a lot of reflective finishes, but still needed that thinnest thin coat of the glitter smoother, if that makes sense. This will topper pretty well over dark colors too. Ribbits Stickits Nobody Smart Plays Fair. This one's described as a deep plum base with black and purple reflective glitter, and a mix of violet and red crystal flakes. Just PS on our PR notes here, it does state that this will be capped, but the quantity is unknown at the moment. So if you wanted to add this onto your box, personally, I would get in and get there sooner rather than later to secure your bottle. This has a dense formula to it. It toppers ridiculously well over black, as you can see here, so I'm going to suggest darker colors. I think 2 coats was perfect. This has a heavier type of reflective glitter finish to it, so it did dry down on that gritty side, so you'll need to use a glitter smoothing top coat. And then these are the Ribbits Stickits Waterslide decals. You can add them to your box for 6 per sheet respectively. We've got the colorful images, and then we also have the dominant, more black and white, kind of artsier type of silhouette images on the second page there. This month I took it super simple. I had this idea in my head. I personally don't think I executed it very well, but I don't know, maybe this might inspire some of you to kind of perfect it and make it look a lot better than what I did. I am using a flame stamp with a silver holographic stamping polish over the BKL for this month. And if you're new to the series of my Fandom Flaky series, this is essentially how I do Waterslide decals. I stick them all, just throw them in a cup full of water. Any water is fine. I use room temp if that matters. And you want them to soak at least for 10 to 15 seconds. if you have them soaking in the water, like what I'm doing here, it doesn't hurt them. They'll just automatically separate from the paper backing. You don't have to use a clear jelly stamper of any type. I prefer to use it for special placement on my nails because I'm at a really odd angle when I'm recording this. If you do the jelly stamper, this also helps you if you wanted to use a white cream polish to help with opacity against any darker type of colors on your nails. This is absolutely necessary since I'm doing this over the BKL, which is a black base. And then you can just go in with a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat to hide any type of seams from the decal on top of your nails, if that makes sense. So as I am recording this, I don't have official information yet for the scents for what's going to be offered this month, but I can blind sniff it for you all, which is what I normally do. This month we have the scent Nobody Smart Plays Fair. Let's see. Rollerball. This is the perfume oil, just FYI, heads up. This is what the perfume oil looks like. It's in a roller ball like this, and you can just put it. I'm not a big perfume person. I did ask last time I reviewed this several months ago, and someone did say inside of your wrist, don't rub. And oh, this is nice. It's almost got like a fall type scent to it, but I'm getting leaves. It's got like a leaves. The scent leaves, if that makes sense. Like a crisp type of leaves sort of smell. And there's a touch of a spice to it as well. It's very pleasant. Get a little more here. There's a fruit in there. It's the tiniest bit of almost like a bite of a citrus, a little bit on the very, very bottom notes. But in general, it's just a very crisp, earthy type of almost citrus, if that makes sense. Once I get official information, I'm being a total nerd and I'm really trying to stay on track this month and knock on wood that, you know, life behaves and whatnot. But if I, when I get the official information when this video goes up, that, yeah, it's crispy, very crispy. I will have the scent notes around my head here. So prove me wrong or right. Usually it's wrong, but that's what my nose is picking up. The box is going to go up for official pre-orders starting January 10th and will run until January 17th. I will link you all below to Fandom Flakies, the website. If you want to check it out, you can purchase your box there and see the preview, depending on when this video goes up. You can also, when the site goes live, you can do a subscription service if you wanted to do that too. And you can see all the goodies that you can add onto your box to further customize it, all that fun stuff. The box itself, just the box, includes the full-size Bee's Knees lacquer and Night Owl lacquer polishes. Both of them are $22 plus shipping. And then, of course, you can always add on Ribbits and Stickits. You can purchase Ribbits and Stickits goodies outside of the box. So say you didn't want the polishes and you wanted, say, the rollerball perfume, or if you just wanted the Waterslide decals, absolutely do that too. That will be linked in the description box. I'll also link you to the Facebook group if you want to get in there and join that. The first of every month, the banner changes so you can see what that, or rather like a sneak peek of what the next month's theme is for the makers. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.